92.5.
Welcome back to Eagles Primetime Live. The XTU Student Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Jim Sapala's Kia of Westchester and Kia of Coatesville.com. Always remember, Jim Sapala wants to see ya in a Kia.
We're back, Eagles Primetime Live here. Jason Kelsey, Todd Harrimans of the Philadelphia Eagles, who won again yesterday.
Yay!
It's time now to meet our student athlete.
This is Nick Pasvanis from Bishop Shanahan High School. That's awesome. I'm a Downingtownian.
Are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man. My daughter goes to St. Joe's.
Oh,
She's
okay.
on her way.
St. Joe's?
Shanahan, yeah. Woo-hoo, right? Thank you. Thank you.
in the audience.
Yeah. It's all good. So, tell us about you, Nick. What year are you in school, and what do you do, etc.?
I'm a senior at Bishop Shanahan High School, and I play football and rugby.
Fantastic.
I was originally born in North Carolina.
Oh, when did you move up here?
Just before freshman year.
Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Good
I liked it a lot.
answer. Yeah, good. And now you're a huge diehard Eagles fan. I knew that. See the look. She's like, I'm overwhelmed with words that I
Panthers
can't.
fan?
Are you a Panthers fan?
I am.
Wow. Sheesh.
I'm embarrassed to say it, but I am.
Why? Is that your mom?
That is my
why?
Yeah. These guys are really big. I don't know if they stood up next to you, but right.
I know Jason had a question for you.
Yeah, what sport do you like more, football or rugby?
I know the right answer, but I'm not going to say the right answer.
Okay.
I think I like rugby more.
Okay.
Wow.
Why is that?
They must grow up pretty strong down there in North Carolina. These are two wrong answers we've gotten in a row here.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I guess
what is the answer you're going to give us for this one?
Once you get on the field, it's just you and your teammates against the other team. When in football, there's a lot more going on outside the field, you know?
So you want less structure and more grit.
More improv.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I can see that. A little more improv.
Yeah.
Good answer. I'll let that slide.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an engineer.
Nice. Do you already know where you're going?
I do not, but I'm looking at Penn State.
Good for
hopefully.
Are
you.
you a smarty pants?
I wish.
You wish? What's your GPA?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's a good
I
answer.
don't know my GPA exact, but
It's too high to calculate.
I hope it's high.
And Nick, you just had an injury too, right?
Yeah,
Is that from rugby or from football?
from football. Last game of the season, I tore my ACL.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nick.
Kels knows all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah.
How's the rehab going?
There is no rehab.
There is no rehab.
I'm just waiting to get surgery.
Oh, okay. So you haven't had the surgery yet.
Do you know what kind of surgery you're going to get?
Arthroscopic. They're going to take some tendon from my hamstring.
So you're going to get
and use
hamstring
that.
graft?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What did they do with you?
I did a patella graft.
A patella graft.
Yeah, the hamstring grafts are usually
It's like a
easier
telegraph, but
rehabs,
different.
or better rehabs. But the patellas are supposedly stronger. It depends
And then
on.
they say, stay away from the cadavers.
That's what they say.
Bad news.
There's been a lot of the hamstring grafts have been getting better and better. So it doesn't. Hopefully it'll be
It's good.
strong for you.
Probably got a good, strong hamstring,
so.
so you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's young and still.
Vibrant.
It's awkward when I say it, but you can say it. Did you have a question for these guys, Nick?
Yeah. The sports world recently saw a lineman score a touchdown, and he had a wonderful time celebrating. If you guys scored a touchdown, what would your celebration be?
Well, Todd has scored a touchdown,
Yeah.
so I'll let him take this first.
I've actually scored 2 touchdowns. Thank you guys for remembering. I know there are big time highlights in the Philadelphia sports history.
That makes you even hotter, by the way, though.
Oh, awesome.
Humble.
But yeah, I had 1,000 different ideas of how I was going to celebrate. They would have all been better than what the guy you're talking about did. The guy from the Colts, that's who you're talking about, right? Yeah. But I just froze in the moment and completely lost my train of thought. Spiked the ball down like a meathead and just went crazy with my teammates. So, and then I always said, if it ever happens again, I'm going to remember. And
it
the
never
same
does.
thing happened all over again. Act like you've been there before. It didn't work out for me.
I've been saying this for the past 4 years. I feel like if I ever score a touchdown, I know I'm going to do this. I'm just going to take the fine. I'm going to go to the crowd. I'm going to get a beer, and I'm going to chug a beer on the field.
Nice.
Kelsey just got 100,000 more followers on Twitter.
I don't know how much I
What
get
is the
fined.
fine for drinking during a game?
I don't know. That one hasn't been disclosed yet, I feel like. But
That'd probably be a pretty good one.
it'd be a good one.
Probably more than a game.
Yeah.
No way.
That would be awesome.
More than a game?
To chug a beer?
No, not a game check.
A game check?
No.
Now, what if you're on
I
the
guess
road?
it depends on how big your game checks are.
That's a good point.
Would it be worth it if it's the size of a game check? Would it be worth it?
I don't want to get into financials here.
No. I'm not asking specific, but to
He's
you.
gonna seem like a smug a-hole.
To me, would it be worth 1/16 of my
Yeah.
seasonal? No, probably
Okay.
not. But I'd probably still do it because I wouldn't know going into hand what it would be.
This year would be better than next year.
I would regret it instantly afterwards,
Yeah.
but I'd still do it.
What if it's the price that you get for working here on Monday nights with us?
Oh, I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Are you kidding me? He doesn't even cash
You do it
his
4
checks.
times.
I cry every time he says that.
Do you have another question, Nick?
Yeah, a lot of times in football, the offensive linemen are often very close to one another, and I know our linemen are, and anyone who can see your Twitter knows how you guys mess with Lane Johnson and all the other young guys. What's your relationship with the O-line? Like, how do you guys get along, and how does that relate to your relationship with the D-line?
Okay, I guess I'll take this. Todd's not putting his microphone up to his mouth.
I'm thinking.
This is thoughtful Harriman's right
How
here.
do I word it?
No, we have a really close offensive line. I think that whenever you're around somebody or a group of guys for so long, and you can't help but throughout the. I'm trying to think how to word this. Todd put me on the spot. You do everything. Everything is so reliant upon one another, and you doing your job is so reliant on the guy next to you that you kind of form like this brotherhood. And we've been on offensive line now. A lot of us have been there for a while, especially the starters. And the younger guys, they're all great guys. Our coaches and our front office do a great job of getting guys who are good for the organization and good for the culture and the business.
Which makes a huge difference, I would think, right? I mean, you
Makes
get
a
a
drastic
jerk out there.
It only takes one bad apple to ruin a bunch. And we've got a lot of really good guys out there.
But I would say that's probably why we pick on Lane, because he's the newbie. He's the youngest out of the 5 starters that we had.
He's got to earn the respect a little bit.
Yeah, which he has. But, until we get another
Another new guy in there.
he's just going to be that guy.
Yeah, it's no fun to pick on the other young guys who are they're not really playing. It's fun.
Or on the practice squad. Or, sorry, I didn't mean to say that to you.
They take that a little too personally. They can't shrug it off as well.
Right.
Next question.
Okay, Jason, how long have you been growing that gnarly beard? And Todd, how long have you been growing that creepy stash?
You like that.
Your face is actually turning red right now. I'm going to slowly get up from sitting in between you and Nick, and I'm going to see what happens next.
Going to get him with the good arm.
I've been growing this beard for a while. I mean, it's during the start of the season, I start letting it grow out, and then I'll trim it every once in a while. But for the most part, I just let it go. So, I mean, I've been probably growing it out since OTAs or mini camps.
I've been growing my mustache since the start of November as part of my Movember campaign. If anybody out there wants to go and donate, help raise awareness for men's prostate cancer and other, men's related health issues, go ahead. www.movember.com.
Is there like a / the Todd father or something?
I think it's just like / Todd Harriman.
/ Todd Harriman's.
Yeah.
Cool.
Works.
And, not everybody can pull off a mustache, but I think you do it well.
I think you look
thank
great
you.
on it, dude.
Thank you.
Plus,
Plus, it's for
Brawny
charity.
man.
Yeah.
Plus, it's for charity.
Yeah, you're the brawny dude.
I was actually thinking about keeping it longer.
You should. Don't
Until
take this.
about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Don't take that from Nick.
The thoughts of a high schooler. Come on.
Well, Nick, thanks for
offense.
joining us tonight. We appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Thanks for coming out. Hope you feel better,
Glad to
too.
be here. Thank
Way to
you.
go, Shanahan.
As well, you know, it was super.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
yeah.
That's very cool.